card reader, Mary Trimble, here with the with your readings for, what is it, October the 14th through October the 20th. And thank you guys. Thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, and the new subscribers. If you're returning, thank you so much for your loyalty and support of this channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you love these readings, or like them at least, and that you will come back. Now, these are general readings, guys, and they are for the collective. So keep in mind that sometimes Spirit needs to give a specific message to someone. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you would like a more personalized, tailored reading, you may click on this link here or go to my website. All the links will be below. This is for your sun, moon, and rising too. So those links will be in the show more section below too. I have a Facebook group, and I do a live stream in that Facebook group every 2 weeks. I'm a little late on it. I'm hoping to be able to do one tomorrow, Sunday. I'm hoping that some of you get this in time. I have been extremely busy this week, kind of organizing and getting everything ready, and I've been doing some reading, so I'm very grateful. Thank you. Now, what else? Another way to support me, guys, is through Patreon, and click on that link for it or look for it below. Check it out anywhere. I usually post things there that I don't post anywhere else, although I've been really laxy-daisy on my post this week because things have been like, I've got to get stuff sorted. Anyway, lastly, these readings come in 3 sections, guys. This, the intro, and I'll put a skip time to this if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising below. Then there is the astrological report, and I'll put another skip time if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising. And then the tarot reading, the tarot card reading. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. This is your astrology report for the week of October the 14th through the 20th. There's not a lot going on. On Monday the 14th, the sun is square to Pluto, right? Well, that's kind of been happening anyway, particularly over the full moon on Sunday. It's forming a T-square, and that's, if you want to check out last week's, check out, because I talked about that last week. So the sun square Pluto, right? The sun is the life force. It's, you know, the light, it's energy, it's joy, right? And Pluto is darkness and deep, and and from the underworld, right? So it's like, this is like dark versus light, right? Good versus evil. We're going to have kind of a tumultuous time with this. Like sometimes it's like, oh, so much stuff is happening and, you know, you can't cope. And then something wonderful pops up. We're still feeling this beautiful sextile between the sun and Jupiter. So we're still feeling that. We'll be feeling that for most of the week. So that's really nice. You know, bursts of abundance are coming in. So it's lovely to feel that. Now, so let me give you an example of how Pluto square the sun is for me. Like, I've been really deeply organizing and getting rid of all my old paperwork, you know, taxes from years and years. So shredding and sorting. And the more you sort, the worse your place gets. And I had some help, so it was lovely. And so that was really lovely. Honestly, that was amazing to have someone help me. So then that starts like, oh, let me move this around, let me move that around. Then I'm going through photographs and I'm crying because I'm seeing my mom and my brother and reading cards that he'd sent me. And then, you know, and then in the middle of that, somebody contacts me for a reading, or, you know. So it's very, you know, opposing forces, if you will, are coming in and out. But it's almost like you feel the appreciation more with it. So, squares are motivating. So it kind of gets you up. Listen, you can be optimistic, but there's no point. Optimism without action is futile, right? It's foolhardy. So it's important to be optimistic, but it's important for our actions to match that optimism. We have to kind of get up and do something. And no matter what we're doing, it's shaking up the energy, right? It's like quantum physics. It's shaking it up so something good comes in. Now, on Wednesday, Mercury is in this beautiful relationship with Neptune, right? It's a trine. It's gorgeous. So you've got this, Mercury is the planet of communication, intellect, writing, publishing, right? And Neptune is this creative, ethereal, spiritual planet, but it can also have a negative effect. But because this is a trine, it's going to bring out its best qualities, right? So it's very good to meditate. It's very good to write, anything creative, visual arts. It's a brilliant time to do that. And what's really beautiful about this trine is that at the same time, Saturn is sextiling both Mercury and Neptune. So Saturn's bringing in structure, because Neptune can take you on a journey in your head, and you're like, before you know it, you start thinking about something, and then before you know it, 3 hours have gone by, and it's like, oh my God, I got to do all this. That was me today. But with Saturn at play, there's some structure there. Saturn's like, come on, get it together. That's great. You're having those fabulous, incredible, creative ideas. Yeah, come on, let's get some action in there. Let's do it. Come back to the ground and start doing what you're supposed to do. So there's not loads of things going on in the celestial sky this week, but I think really beautiful things. And we're feeling the full moon for this week too. For most of the week, we're going to feel that. And so it's great, darling. It's not too heavy, and it's just beautiful. So I wish you a wonderful, abundant week and filled with action and positivity. And let's go to the tarot card reading, shall we? Hello, Aries, and welcome to your the tarot card section of your reading for the 14th through the 20th of October. And I'm just going to give one more shuffle for you guys. I'm going to try... Oh, this is wrong. Okay. I'm going to try and get this up in time for Sunday. It would be nice to get this up by Sunday morning, but we'll see. I'm trying. Got a lot going on, guys, this week. A lot. Okay. One last shuffle. This is for Aries. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give? Oh, that was a terrible shuffle. What happens? Sometimes they just go wrong. Okay, let's try it again. Sorry. I'm a bit obsessive with my shuffles. What can I say? Okay, Aries. One last shuffle. That's better. Okay. This is for Aries. Aries, what wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aries for October the 14th through the 20th? What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information. Two more cards. Oh, one more card for Aries, please. One more card for Aries. One more card for... Oh, there it is. Okay, this is better. Yes, there we go. Okay. Got my glasses on the top of my head and I'm not putting them... Well, somebody was saying how annoying the glare of my glasses were, so I'm trying to read these without. Okay. This is for Aries. These are clarifying cards. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aries through these clarifying cards for the next? There's one. Clarify. And clarify. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's go to your card, shall we? Okay. The first card out for you is the Knight of Cups. Look at that. Then you have the Page of Swords, clarifying that. You have the Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the Eight of Cups. And then you have the Fool, clarified by the Four of Swords. Okay, Aries. So the first card out for you is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is like, love is in the air every time I look around. You know, knights come in and they're very, this is a very gallant, and he's just passionate, and he is your knight in shining armor or nitrous, whatever your preference. So the knights are all about movement, right? They're all about moving forward. They're kind of fast energy. And sometimes knights don't stay around too long, but this is the Knight of Cups, and he's, you know, he's very deep. He's very, and look, we have this, we still have the opposition between Uranus and Venus. So we are going to have kind of unexpected encounters. So you might bump into someone, right? Now, clarifying it is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is a messenger, right? And he delivers the truth. So the truth sometimes can hurt, right? So somebody may tell you something about your knight that you may not want to hear or may hurt your feelings. Now, maybe this knight has been in your life for a while. But there may be something there may be some truth coming up, or maybe your knight is going to tell you some truth. You know, when when you're going out with someone, let's forget about this. You're going out with them and you're like falling for them, and you're really getting, you're really feeling a connection. And then they say, listen, there's something I've got to tell you. And they tell you something that kind of knocks the wind out of you. Something about them, perhaps their past or something. And it's like, oh God, really? Do I have to deal with this? Are you kidding me? So sometimes it can be that they're owning up to something in their past, and it's kind of, it's like, or that, they're married perhaps, it can be that, or they're married, they're still living with their partner, but they're separated, you know that story. Well, it could be something about that. Look, I'm throwing ideas out there, but the truth shall be revealed. Something is going to come in that doesn't feel fantastic, the truth. But be prepared and, acceptance, darling. Accept the truth and then decide whether you want to continue or whether you want to move on, And then you've got the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles, can mean going back to school. It can mean studying something new. This is about the apprenticeship. It's called the apprenticeship card, and it's about really, look, this can also mean it's time for you to embark on your life purpose, and that might mean studying. It might mean, learning a new craft or a new, profession. So this is a time to start, because I'm really getting that for some of you, because this is, when this card comes in, it's telling you to devote your time to learning something really well. And sometimes it's learning through experience, but sometimes it's actually going back to school or taking a course or something, but definitely do the research for that. And clarifying it is the Eight of Cups, and it's like, he's walking away of his own volition. He's just going off. He just can't. He wants more. He wants more meaning in his life. He wants his life to stand for something. He no longer wants to kind of be in the mundane. He wants to he's seeking enlightenment. He's seeking spirituality. Sometimes we say, when this card comes in, seek out a spiritual mentor of some sort. Maybe that's what you need to do to learn whatever you're learning. Oh, Aries, by the way, I'm teaching tarot. Maybe that's what you want to do. And the second class is Sunday night, and I send the video if you missed the first class. But anyway, I'm just a little plug there. It's a lot of fun. It's called The Magical Journey of Tarot. Go to my website, you can see it. So if you've ever wanted to learn that, now is a good time. Oh, look at me getting that plug in there. I am incorrigible. So the next card out for you is the Fool. You see, the Fool, this is about starting something new. It really is. Now, of course, you've got the Love coming in. That could be something new, but I'm getting that it's something really deep and spiritual. I'm getting that it's, for some of you, it's definitely your life purpose. A spiritual path, and it's new and it's exciting. It's like an adventure. And this is about taking a leap of faith to do that. Now, under no circumstances am I saying like quit your job or anything like that. I would never do that because that's irresponsible. And you need to, for most people who are starting on their life purpose, they have to have a job to supplement their income. You have to kind of work on the side to make enough money to live, right? Till you learn your craft and become an expert, and then you can make money at it. But so this is a real, look, this change is coming for you, definitely. And Pluto drags that up. Pluto, this T-square with Pluto on this full moon on Sunday, it's like bringing stuff up, right? It's like, oh my God, what have I been waiting for? I need to get on that, get on the road, get on that bike, get doing what I'm supposed to do. This is being excited about the new journey ahead. And look, you've got the Four of Swords qualifying it. So you have to be very careful about getting enough rest, taking care of yourself, drinking enough, hydration, eating healthy. This is all about mental and physical exhaustion, the Four of Swords. So you're in a place where you could very easily kind of lose yourself and and be a workaholic. Perhaps maybe you're taking too much action, so you've got to take care of yourself. That's what this card means. Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, social media. Comment. I live for comments and feedback, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.